आपको आवाज आ रही है मेरी?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Fizan Ali Softwarewala and I am a 11th student at Rehan School, Islamabad campus. So, viewers, today I am here with a new and most special guest. Her name is Saba Rizvi. Let's start our today's interview, fun interview. So, let's start. First of all, ma'am, please introduce yourself to my audience.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum. Yes, my name is Saba Rizvi, and I'm living in Canada. I'm a Canadian citizen since last 28 years. Okay, I'm married and I have four children. My two children are married already, and two of them are still studying. Two sons and two daughters, and yeah, so I'm a housewife right now. I used to work before in Canada about 18 years. I worked here and I was working as a sales manager, but now I quitted my job so last since last 2 years. So I am a housewife right now. Yeah.
That's really great, ma'am, and nice introduction. I really appreciate your introduction. So my next question from you is that where were you born and how was your early life?
Okay, I was born in Karachi, Pakistan, and yeah, it was very very lively. My childhood was very I enjoyed my childhood a lot. I was a first baby among all of my siblings. I was the first one, and we used to live in a joint family system. So my father was the eldest son and eldest brother and his siblings also, and I was the first child for the family. So I got love from everyone, like from all my aunts, my uncles, my grandparents, my grandmothers, everyone. They used to love me a lot. I was so spoiled, but I was a very like a good child. I was not like a bad. I didn't have any bad habits or anything, but I enjoyed my childhood a lot. It was very like amazing, and I got love from everyone. Yeah. So yeah.
That's really great and such a good. Okay, so my next question from you is that please explain me what inspired you to move to Canada.
Inspired me to move to Canada. Okay, before me, like my few relatives, they got the immigration from the Canada. My younger brother also he got immigration like about 1 years ago from us, and then he also motivated us and he told us about this life is good, the quality of life is very good, there's lots of opportunities are here. So I had like two kids at that time, and they were very young. So, and my husband, he used to work in an airline. So we got like, opportunity to get the visas and from everywhere. We used to travel a lot before coming to Canada. I visited almost like a half a world or more than half a world, and many many countries we lived and we visited there. I used to live in Saudi Arabia about 5 years after my wedding. So I enjoyed everywhere and I liked it, but the Canada was the better opportunities to raise your kids and for their education also. So my brother, he motivated us and he told us to come and visit and see. And then we came here as a visitor first time, and then we saw like the life was good and everyone was like very happy and they're doing good. The education was good. Then we decided to get the immigration, and my husband applied as a like like for the family immigration. So we all got like a immigration and we came here as immigrant, and then after 3 years we got the passports and citizenship. Yeah.
That's really great. In 3 years, you got all the passports and citizens.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, after coming here. Yeah, before we got the immigration, like permanent resident. So we came here and lived here as a permanent resident. And then after 3 years, we got the passport, the citizenship and the passports. Yeah. So now we all are citizen.
Okay, so ma'am, my next question
Mm.
from you is how old were you when you moved there?
Oh, I was in my late 30s. Yeah. I was here when I came here, I was in my late 30s. Yeah.
Okay, so my next question from you is how was your initial experience settings in Canada?
Experience of what?
I said that how was your initial experience settling in
Mm.
Canada?
Initial experience was it was good, like because I was just used to, like I had a third, my third one was, she was only like 1 years old, right? And my other two were they were going to the middle school. Like my son was in grade 7, he got admitted. My daughter was in grade 5, so they were going to the school, like a kind of elementary school. So I was just staying home, mom, raising my the third one. She was only 1 year old, and my brother was living here because my husband, when he came here, he was working back home in a company, like an airline, the national airline. So he just came here to settle down us. He lived with us about only for 1 month, and then he went back to the back home, Pakistan. So I was living with my three kids and with my brother. I was staying home all the time, just doing for my household work and just raising the kids. Then I decided I should do something. So then I started doing a volunteering in the elementary school where my daughter was going. It was just in front of my building, just for few steps, like just when I came out from the, so after crossing the road, there was a school. So I just went there and just asked them that I need some volunteer works, and they said, okay, fine, then you can come. And I was just working with some lady. She was just, like doing the lunch. They have a snacks and lunch programs there in the school. So I just worked with her as a snack program as a helper. So I used to go just there for 1 and 2 hours, just to, the help them, and as a volunteer. It was not a job, just a volunteer work. So yeah, initially I worked there as a volunteer, and I enjoyed, and I learned a lot when I go out and when you talk with the teachers, the kids, their parents. So then, I learned a lot. It was a good explore, and it was a good like experience for me. Yeah.
That's great. And you
Mhm.
give me very interesting and very inspiring answer. So my next question: what challenges did you face as a newcomer?
As a newcomer, whenever you go anywhere, like if you are living whatever the city you are living, when you go out of your city from a different city or different province, you'll face some different challenges, right? So everyone, whoever is living in one country, one city where he born and raised up, and when you go out and to vis- to go to any other country, any other city, any other province, so then everyone, everything is new for them, right? That they start from the scratch. And in Canada, when you come here, so then we have to start everything from scratch. And it was also, and we also did the same thing. We started our life from the scratch, so it was a big challenge for us, right? And with the family, especially, I was not working, my husband was not there, my kids were younger. So it was big challenge for me. Then I had to go out for my groceries too, because I had no license for driving. I mean, I had no like driving license at that time, and I had no job there. I had no experience, like working experience in Canada. So so I it was a lots of challenges. We have to go out for every day. I had to do some groceries, going out by myself, like walking. And but it was a good place, so everything was on my walking distance. But still the weather, the biggest challenge is the weather, because the weather is very very hard. It's very cold weather especially in the winter. We have lots of snow here. And like weather is very very hard here for the people who come from especially from the country, like warmer cities like Karachi. So it is hard. It was a totally different environment and the weather for us. So it was a big challenge, especially in the winter time. Then the other stuff, like I had no driving license, I had no experience. So, but gradually I learned everything. We learned how to, the survive. We learned how to manage this cold weather, how to protect yourself when you go out. You have to cover yourself properly. And I got my license, my driving license. Then I learned my road test and I passed that. And now alhamdulillah, I'm doing very, very good. We all are, settled here.
Okay,
So,
that's great.
yeah.
So, how did you adapt to a new culture and environment?
You have to, when you go somewhere else, any other different country, so you have to, every country they have their own culture, the environment. But this country like Canada, this is a very good country as per aspect, that as per like culture wise, because they have a multicultural and multi-religious religion country. Because their immigration was open, so the people are coming from everywhere, every part of the like world, from every country, every religion, every race, every ethnicity. So the people are coming from everywhere, like as a immigrant. The good thing was they all were like professional people. They all were very educated and qualified. They were bringing their skills and experiences in this country. So it was a good experience, like because you can see in my building where I was living, there was many different like people and from different religion, like Chinese people, like Indians, Muslims, non-Muslims, you know, black, white, everywhere from European countries, everywhere the people are coming and living the same country. Your kids are going in a school where everywhere, like kids are also from, different cultural and religions. So they used to, live how to, you know, like live with them, how to adopt their culture, how to learn the good things. It was a good experience for everyone, right? And we also learned a lot of things from them, and they also, hopefully, they they used to like us also, and they might be there adopting our things, like good things also. So it happens when you live with different different culture, different religions. The people, they adopt the things from you, and you also adopt from them the good things, not the bad things. You should.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So, my next question from you is that what difference did you notice between Pakistan and Canada?
Sorry, what?
I said
Can you
that what difference did you notice between Pakistan and Canada?
Oh, the difference. There are lots of differences. First, number one difference, when you go out from the airport, you will see totally a different word. It's a totally a different word, because you can feel like very clean. It's a very clean country, very like cleanliness everywhere. You can't find any garbage or any, like nothing there. I mean, everyone is clean and very organized. And the other thing is the traffic system. And they follow the rules, the traffic rules and driving and everything is very organized and very very, like, as per their rule, they follow the rules, right? So the crime rates are very very low, and the people, they follow their rules and they follow the law. They obey the law a lot. The people, and the other thing is the people, they don't lie. They always speak truth, whatever happens. I mean, maybe they will do their maybe It is not good for them also, but they do, they always try to speak truth. They don't lie, they don't betray you. Mostly, most of the people are honest, and this is a good thing because the people also, and my kids also are like that. They learn how to live with truthful people, so they don't lie also. They don't know how to lie. They don't know like how to people they cheat. They are not cheaters. They nobody like cheat you here. Most of the people, I'm not said the 100%, but 80%, 90% are people are honest here, and they are loyal, they committed, they whatever they say they just do that. um, so these are the main major, and the government is also very good. The healthcare system is very good. I mean, it's a free health care. You get your health card here. When you go to the doctor, they will do all your checkup and test 100% free. If you have a surgery, they do your surgeries out like 100% free. The hospitals are very, very good. The schools are very good. Till 12th grade, the education is 100% free. And so these are the major things, I mean, which you make your country as a welfare country. The Canada is kind of a welfare country, right? They good welfare to their people, their citizens. So the good healthcare, the good education system, these are the major things. And the law, obedience of law, the people, they'll obey their law. The crime rates are very low. The system is good. If you follow their rules, then nobody bothers you, you know. So these are the major things, that you have a mental peace here. The water is clean everywhere, like a electricity 24-hour electric is there, gas available, water, clean water. You can even drink tap water, you know. So it's very clean, and good health system. So these are the major things that which we feel a lot like big differences from our country, because this is a developed country. So obviously, and also a welfare country. So yeah.
Okay, that's really great. And what do you like most about living in Canada?
Sorry, what?
I said, ma'am, what do you like most about living in Canada?
Most about living in Canada is a peace. When you live here, you feel like a mental peace. It's no like a very less stress. If you have a like regular income here, if you have a good health care, and government also help you when you don't have a job, so they give you some money just to for your help. And when you retired and we return, I mean, there is no retirement age here. Even after 65 you can work, but as per government the retirement age is 65. So whatever, it doesn't matter if you work here, if you don't work here. If you reach at the age of 65, so you get certain amount from the government as a pension. So they give you also pension. And senior, they have like all the discounts from for the seniors are available, like 60 plus. If you are 60 plus or 60 plus, you get lots of different benefits, like discounts from the grocery stores and from other places. You get the benefits as per as a senior citizen. So yeah, so these all are the the benefits here, which we enjoy, and
Okay, so ma'am,
which I like. Yeah.
that's good. Okay, so you have any advice for my audience?
Mm-hmm. Advice for what? Advice? What kind of advice?
Like about don't waste your work, like good advice for my audience, and good thing for me and my
Hmm.
audience.
I will suggest you to guys to just focus on your studies as per your age. like kids, they should focus on your studies. Don't waste your time, just focus there and learn whatever you're doing good, you're doing good job, but you should focus on your completing your education also, your studies, at least whatever you want to do in future, want to become in future. So just focus. And if you guys wanna go out, like out of the country, if you wanna do something and wanna go for further education and studies, so you should start focusing from now how to get admission there, what to do. I mean, what kind of courses you can do to survive here, what kind of skills you can develop, and how to get admissions, what are the procedures, what you have to improve yourself, like as per I mean, for English language, especially for the English, like that is very important because all the educations are in English here. You cannot do anything else. So you have to focus to how to improve your English, how to get those like tests and exams like TOEFL or IELTS. So you have to start preparing yourself for that. So this is the basic things which you need to do from
Okay,
now. Yeah.
great. So, what profession were you in before quitting for your job?
I was um I was working as a sales manager in a company. I was a sales manager there. Yeah, it was a supplying company. We used to supply the linen products like bed sheets, towels, those blankets for the hotels. So we were supplying to the hotels and motels those products, and I was just like a sales manager there. Yeah. So my job was just to get the orders from my clients and just to forward to my shipping department to make their orders and ship them.
Okay, great. So, what have you learned from the difficulties in your life, and what messages would you like to give me so that I can learn and become a better person through struggles?
Difficulties. Um, whenever you go somewhere, you find some difficulty. This is very obvious, right? So everywhere the same thing we I also for like faced in when I came here in this country, because I was not working before, right? I never worked before in back home. So I was like just like a housewife, and I was here also lived as a housewife here also. Then I realized that I had to go something, I had to do something to just to improve myself, to get a job. I saw when I used to saw like just the other people, the women are working, they're doing the job, they're helping their family. So I was also thinking that I should also do something to support my family. So then I tried, because I was a science graduate and I also had a master's degree from back home. So I thought, but those were useless for here. I have to evaluate myself. So then I went to some college, and I tried to get the admission in the course, in some course. So then I did a course there about it was about fast track course about 1.5 year, and then I got admission there and I did the course and I passed the exam. And it was hard though then, but still worked hard. I passed that exam, I got the certification, and then I I got the job. So everyone, they should do that as per their, whenever you go any different country, so you have to find out the way how you can improve yourself, right? How you can upgrade yourself, upgrade your education as per their requirement. Whatever the country's requirement, you have to do as per. Don't get anything with the degrees. You can get whatever you like, you can get the degrees, but that degree or that education is not useful for you, that is useless, right? So if you cannot use that education to survive, to get the job, the good money, so that is useless, right? So then you have to find out that what kind of skills, what kind of education, certification, and courses are important and are required as per that country. So then you have to, you know, then you have to do that. Then you have to follow them.
Okay, that's really great. So, viewers, this was our today's interview. I hope you like it. I will do a new interview next day, next guest. Thank you, Darafis, Pakistan Zindabad.
Thank you.